Yes, 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 people, H God, Beer Sports Talk, and we are back. Yes, we're back. Firstly, let me start by being like, my bad. I know yesterday there was not a video. I'll just be honest with you, man. This week has not been a good week, sporting-wise, at all. Nigga been taking some L's, bro. And not only that, my homeboy, he been doing some demo stuff. You already know, bills have to pay, so still I take up some work on the side. So between that and helping him do that, I just had to recover yesterday, man. I can't even lie. But we know great hard times don't last, hard people do. So we back up and gunning, you see me? Nothing now stopping. And in this one, today, I'm gonna talk about what's been going on in the NBA playoffs since I last talked about what's been going on in the NBA playoffs, because these NBA playoffs, it's been going off. I have to admit, it's been some great viewing pleasure, because you already know, regardless of what happened, your boy is always gonna find some time to watch the games. You know what I mean? It's a must, cause I gotta watch the games so I could break it down for you people here. So that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna start first off with the 2 Game 7s that happened. Not gonna talk too much about those, cause we're just not gonna talk too much about them. So it's like, you had the Clips and the Nuggets, they went to Game 7. And the only thing I really want to say about this game is, James Harden, you should be ashamed of yourself, brother. As a grown man, a grown professional basketball player, in a Game 7, to score 7 points, my dude, that shit is embarrassing. Like, this is win or go home, buddy. Literally, win or go home. And clearly you decided you wanted to go home. That's literally all I have to say about that game. James Harden, it's shameful, brother. And now I think his record is like 0-4 in Game 7s or some crazy shit like that. He's basically just never won a Game 7 in his career. So it's like the Clippers have gone to Cancun. Next Game 7 we have the Golden State Warriors versus Houston in Game 7. And listen, I always said this Houston team is fun, it's exciting. They're gonna be contenders one day, but today is not the day. And the experience killed them. You know what I mean? The experience killed them. Buddy Hield went off in that game. I think he had he tied the single game record for most threes in a game, right? Curry, just doing Curry things. I mean, what can you say? Like, once Curry start heat up, bro, just call it, say it over. You see me? That's how it is. So, yeah, man, them dispatch up of Houston. And that's how the first round ended. So, we move forward now into round number 2 with some more spicy matchups. And I think I'm gonna start with the least interesting ones first and get to the more interesting ones. You know what I mean? Even though, like I said, all of these series have been good so far. If you have the time, you can check it out and watch it. It's been a high level of entertainment, right? So, first, we got the Nuggets and OKC, right? OKC, I already know, another young upstart team. They got SGA, all that. Number 1 seed. This year was them year. Them do them thing, obviously, going up against Joker them. And it's like, in game one, Denver came out with the fire. And they really pushed to make that comeback and eventually win game 1. You know what I mean? Jokic, as usual, going off. I think he had like 42 points or something like that. Just typical shit that he be doing. Alex Caruso, though, for OKC, he was going crazy. Like, bro was just everywhere. Stealing everything. You know what I mean? Elite level defense. But, again, OKC's inexperience combined with they just don't really have somebody that can guard Joker like that too crazy. So it's like once Joker is making shots, it get even harder and Denver fight back. And yeah, Aaron Gordon hit the game winner and they stole that home court advantage from OKC in game 1. And it honestly looks like OKC took that shit personal. Cause game 2, it was boring. I can't even lie to you. Like, there's not even really much to say about the game. Like, the game was basically over by halftime. OKC got the lead and never gave it up, and ended up winning the game by like 43 points. So that series is tied 1-1. Should be very interesting going forward. You know, it's literally youth versus experience. You know what I mean? Denver, who's been champions already, really majority of this group that they have right now won the championship with them. Versus OKC, where majority of this squad, like outside of like guys like Caruso, this is their first time even really in the playoffs. So that's that series. Next series now, you got the Wolves versus the Warriors. And you know, before this, my dog Ant-Man, you know what I mean, he just vanquished Braun them, send them gone Mexico, and like the dog I say, yo, Curry want, you know. Yeah, the dog I say, yo, Curry the thing there. So he got Curry, bro. And I can't lie to you. Curry got injured, unfortunately, right, in the game. And it's like a hamstring injury, so we're gonna see how long. Right now they're saying he'll be out for like maybe a week, maybe more. We'll have to see. But honestly, before that injury, Curry was lighting them up, bro. Like, he was just doing the typical Steph Curry movement, and that hamstring really messed him up. He had to come out of the game, did not return. Like I said, he's injured. But with that happening, Minnesota did not manage to take advantage of that at all and end up losing. You know what I mean? Jimmy Butler and Buddy Hield again came up big and held it down for the Warriors in that game 1 to steal the home court advantage again. I think I seen a stat where it was like, this is the first time in the second round where all teams lost like all the teams lost game 1 at home type shit. You know what I mean? Some crazy shit like that. And one of the biggest problems you could see, or at least I seen personally, was Ant just was not aggressive enough. You know what I mean? In that game, it wasn't aggressive enough. So Timberwolves end up losing, but they come out in game 2 looking like, yo, yeah, we need to do better. Ant a lot more aggressive, Julius Randle a lot more efficient, Jaden McDaniels is going crazy. You know what I mean? And series tied 1-1 right now, very evenly poised. The injury and status of Curry, that's going to be something that's to watch. And like Golden State definitely need him back as soon as possible. But if I am the Timberwolves, I'm trying to finish the Warriors off as quick as possible and to make Curry come back, you know what I mean? Because this is like their chance. So that was on the West, right? Those are the Western side of the games. Over on the East now, who for me personally has the best games so far in this second round, because both higher seeds have been struggling and it's been a dogfight. And in the first game, we'll talk about the Pacers versus the Cavs. Like, for me, the overarching theme of this series so far is literally, what the hell, Burton, bro? Like, no lie, because it's funny. And you see, sometimes I still gotta work, you know, when in a seat, you know, because they do the right, an anonymous poll from all the players across the league, and it's like they vote, okay, who's the most overrated player? And it's like they vote my dog Tyrese Halliburton as the most overrated. And listen. I know bro likes to play in the snow more than the average individual fella, but I don't care about that. Like, to me, the dog always wicked. It's like to be voted the most overrated, that shit was a little bit haterism for me. And so far as like this whole playoffs, it's like the dog has took that shit personal, and he has been going off. Cause game one, a very tight game, you know what I mean? Very, very close game. Very close game, but just that overall level of the Pacers, I think all of their starters scored double digits. You know what I mean? Halliburton had the double-double. And even though the Cavs fight back late in the game, the Pacers held on and stole home court in game one. But then to turn around in game two, and listen, game two is on the Cavs, bro. Game two is on the Cavs, because there is no way you should have a 20-point lead heading into the fourth, like halfway through the third, and you somehow lose that game. It, like, honestly, sitting there and watching it, it almost didn't make sense. Because I'm here thinking, I'm like, all right, yeah, the Cavs got through the momentum they had. Like, they were pushing, they had momentum, but Indiana just never ever gave up. And one of the biggest problems the Cavaliers were having was on defense. They just kept giving up layups, bro. It felt like every time they took a shot, missed, Indiana could get the ball. And yo, Indiana's fitness level must be something crazy, bro. Cause the type of run and gun offense style they play is like, yo, somebody literally just always a move towards the basket. And it's like the Cavs couldn't deal with that, bro. And they literally threw just run and gun layups, easy layups given to them by the Cavs. They made it all the way to the point where in the last seconds of the game, Halliburton get fouled, 2 free throws, he missed one, they got the rebound, he went back out, threw the legs, stepped back, 3-pointer, that's it, game winner. I was like, wow, 2-0. 2-0, the number one Cavs down 2-0 right now. It's not looking good. Like, it's really not looking good. And I don't know. We might have to have the Cavaliers on fraud watch. You know what I mean? They might have to be on fraud watch. The series is still, I mean, being down 2-0 is never good, but the series is still active. You know what I mean? If they go out and they could win game 3, then you know what I mean? We got a series, but it's like, right now, them up on serious fraud watch. And then that brings us to my personal favorite series of this second round so far. You know what I mean? The Knicks and Boston. And let's get it out there from the beginning. I am a massive Boston hater. Yes. I'm a Patriots fan, but apart from that, I hate every other Boston team. I shamelessly say that. I don't even care, right? And it's like the Knicks, I know the Knicks are supposed to be like one of the Heat's biggest rivals and all that, but it's like, I don't know, I've always, maybe it's the Jamaican in me or whatever, but it's like, I've always liked New York, you know what I mean? Not their football teams, obviously, but I always like New York. I like New York people, you know what I mean? I've met, even down here, I've met a lot of people from New York and I always vibe with them. So it's like the Knicks, and Knicks fans care so much, man. So it's like, I want to see the Knicks fan base when shit is lit. You know what I mean? Cause that's some of the best things. Like, I still remember when they won that series the other year, man. Well, I think it was versus KD or whatever, and they're out that bing bong. Yeah. That's my shit right there. So it's like the Knicks versus Boston, bro. And honestly, with this, I'm not even going into any specific dive down, no details, no analytics, no stats. It's pointless because the story of both games is literally the same, bro. It's literally the same. Boston having a 20-point lead in both games and blowing it both times. Listen, I'm watching game one. I'm like, yo, this is lame. Like, I don't like the fact that they're just blowing these motherfuckers out, whatever. You kind of expect it because going into the series, nobody's really giving the Knicks any form of chance, right? We'll be honest, right? Like, I was talking to my homeboy who's from New York. He's a Knicks fan. He was like, oh yeah, they're gonna sweep us, right? So they have the 20-point lead. It's like, yeah, whatever, man. But for some weird reason, right? For some strange reason, Boston just keeps throwing up threes. Like, for no reason, they're just chucking them up. And these aren't like, okay, yeah, it's like end of the shot clock, three. No, it's like they're getting the ball literally like 17, 16 seconds on the shot clock, just chucking the three up, missing. And it was atrocious, bro. Like, Boston missed a game, an NBA record, 45 threes in game one, bro. They missed more three-pointers than the Knicks took three-pointers in that game. And ultimately, that's what led to their demise. You know what I mean? They kept shooting threes. They kept missing. They didn't control the game at all. Let the Knicks get back into it, tie the game at the end of the game to send it to overtime. And Jalen Brunson is just cold. Like, that's just what it is. Like, I remember Brunson when he first came to the league and got drafted in Dallas. And, you know, he was kind of in Doncic's shadow. And it just shows you that sometimes you have to leave your environment to truly grow and blossom. Because he's in New York now, and he's just him, bro. Because like I said, game two, I could literally just say the exact same thing I said from game one, bro. Boston comes out, shoot a lot better shooting from threes. Like, they didn't miss 45 this game. But again, reluctance of having ball control, controlling the clock, controlling the game. They did none of that and blew yet another 20-point lead. And again, Jalen Brunson is cold. Like, literally on offense, that man is crazy. Like, he was just making shot after shot. Oh yeah, and I also left out, crazy enough, at the end of both games, Mikal Bridges puts the clamps on Jason Tatum to secure the win. Like, it's the craziest series to me because, like, I've never seen two games literally back to back just mimic each other in the exact same way how they went. It's as if Boston learned nothing from that first game. And the Knicks are firmly in control. Like, yo, game three, like, I cannot wait to watch that game three, yo. Like, MSG on a regular day when the Knicks suck is rocking and crazy. So I can't imagine Madison Square Garden for that game three, yo. And with that being said, right there, that's all I have for y'all in this one today. You know, just my quick thoughts on what's been going on so far in the playoffs. You already know we got a couple more games later, so I'm definitely gonna be tuned in on that. I'm trying to figure out a good setup and how I could set up to probably be on live stream and do like my live reaction while watching some of these games, you know. We know everything is a work in progress, you know what I mean? You already know that, and we appreciate everybody here on the journey with us and growing, you know what I mean? So yeah, like I said, until the next time, if you made it this far, just comment Beer Sports Talk. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, just comment Beer Sports Talk and spread the name and keep the name out there. Peeps, like I said, much appreciation. Love y'all. And until the next one, I'm out.